So America has spoken, and America's going to get what it wants, right? So not only did Trump win the electoral college, that was our big concern before. He also won the popular vote. So it's 51%, so a little bit more than half wants the convicted felon, civilly liable rapist, adjudicated fraudster, straight up wannabe dictator, and there you go, the lucky loser. The lucky loser prevails again. And I guess the thing that hurts the most is that he's not going to be held accountable for his crimes. All those, the Jack Smith is already wrapping up his cases. So January 6th, the Georgia thing, we know the Eileen Cannon, that was long gone, with the stealing documents and selling it to the Russians and all that. But I guess it doesn't matter to the American people. So we shall see. Okay, so America wants the worst president we've ever had. No question about it in every respect. Even economically, they always say, oh, look at the economy. No, no, no. The worst jobs president since I think it was Herbert Hoover back in the 20s. Go look it up for yourself. He was terrible. So a guy who's a loser, who has failed at absolutely everything he's ever touched. I mean, everything. Even since he was a young man, even as a teenager, he has never been successful at anything. He even managed to bankrupt a casino, two of them, 6 bankruptcies, has failed at absolutely everything. Daddy's money, $400 million, just blew it. I've talked about this before, if he took the $400 million from daddy and he made safe investments, S&P, really safe stuff, he would have a higher net worth than he does today. The guy is a fake, phony fraud, a loser, but he is very lucky. And all I have to say is, he got away with it, man. It does happen in life, sometimes you get away with your crime in this life. Take O.J. Simpson. O.J. Simpson got away with it. Killed Nicole Simpson, chopped off his wife's head, stabbed Ron Goldman, 25 years old. He did suffer, though. He did go to jail for I think it was 10 years on something for selling sports cards. It was something so ridiculous, but it was just payback. But so he did suffer a little bit. But there are a lot of people who get away with it. Who was that woman who drowned her children? Smith? I don't know. Not up on my true crime stuff, but she got away with it. She was, So it does happen, and all I have to say to you, Donald Trump, like in this life, yep. But I guess if you're a believer, you're going to have to answer to this Donald Trump when you meet your maker, right? So, and all of those scumbags at the propaganda outlets like Fox News, Sean Hannity, Laura Ingraham, Jesse Waters, you scumbags. I don't know how you sleep at night, So now let's talk about what happened. I've already done a couple of videos on what happened, why Kamala Harris lost and why Trump won. Well, first of all, I gotta say it like Joe Biden. I know people don't like me saying this, but it's absolutely true. I'm not very happy with how Joe Biden handled this when he beat Trump in 2020. Basically, his message was, I'm a one-term president. I'm a bridge, transitional. And then all of a sudden, he says, wait a minute, I'm going to run again. I mean, what the fuck was that? Right? So I still think he did a great job. He inherited an absolute mess, and he turned it around. Yes, we had inflation and all of that. I've done several videos on this. The whole world was suffering with inflation, but he basically turned around. And then now, you look at today, everything's down. We just went shopping, by the way. Everything's down. Gas, not completely down, but basically normal. Price of eggs. We just filled up our gas tank. So Biden inherited a mess, turned it around, but this election was basically anti-incumbency vote, and not just here in the United States, all around the world, because of the pandemic. But because the knuckleheads don't understand this stuff, and don't understand, like they think of Trump. The reason the first couple of years are good because he inherited Barack Obama's economy, right? Right. The first 3 years were good. There's no question about it. They were solid. Not as good as Biden's, not record stock market. I mean, record highs stock market. But still pretty decent. And then obviously he failed with COVID, the failed response, and many people died as a result. And he said, inject bleach. The moron, the idiot who has reads at a fourth grade level. It's arguably between fourth and sixth grade. Has never read a book in his entire life. I just started this, by the way, but I'm going to be talking about this. This book goes through every single one of his businesses and how he has failed. And the thing is, why is he such a baby, a sore loser who, cries, I lost, I didn't lose, and I'm not going to go over that again, but it goes back to his daddy. Even the people saying, why are you spoiling this kid? He never got on his son, Fred Trump. And even Fred's partners and his business associates, like, why are you babying your son? Your son, with all due respect, is a fucking idiot. And he would always doting on us. And that's what you have here. So, okay, more to come. I see people coming back to me, laughing at me, my small channel, and people I know. Ha, ha, ha. I go, yeah, that's right. I mean, you won. See, it's not that hard, right? Yeah, you won. You won. We could say it. We can see we're not sore losers. I learned that lesson when I was a little kid. I play sports. I learned it in Little League, right? I'm a sports guy. We lose all the time. You shake hands and there you go. You don't stage a coup and try to overthrow the government, right? So, okay, I'm out of gas for today. I'll be doing more videos talking about it. We just hope that he doesn't do something. The Project 2025, his retribution, it's not happening. We're already preparing for this, lawsuits and all this. Is he going to go after Jack Smith now? Is he going to arrest Biden and all his enemies? I truly don't believe that's going to happen. Legally, he can't, all this and that. So, all right, more to come. Oh, I just want to mention this. Luke Beasley did a video of Joe Rogan laughing about, that Trump lied to his face. He's like, oh, I guess I don't know who his guest was, but it's like, I guess elections do work and 2020 wasn't rigged. Smoke some pot to drink. What a scumbag Rogan is, right? To think I used to like that guy. Yeah, it's real funny, Joe. Yeah, your guy won. Okay, what a fucking scumbag. But you know what I say to all you people out there? Every dog has its day, right? You may win some a little here in this life, but at the end, we all die, all right? We're all gonna die, and what's most important to me is that I have the truth on my side. I tried to be the best person I could. Sure, I've made some mistakes, but when I'm on my deathbed, taking my last breath, I know that I tried my hardest to be the best person I could and trying to make the world a little better in my small way. And I'm at peace with myself. You people, the maggots, I pity your poor dark soul. All right, on that note, good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. Peace, love, and understanding here in Tabor Talk. Okay, if you made it this far through my rant, thank you very much. Like and subscribe. It helps with the algorithm. We're going to get through this thing. We have the resistance, of course, the peaceful transfer of power, but it doesn't mean we're going to accept and all the horrible things that he plans on doing. Okay, peace, everyone.